Welcome to This Week in Vexly. First we'll start off by reviewing last week's ideas. Starting off, we liked plug as a long, and we noted last week there was accumulation forming around $9, and we were waiting for a buy signal from Pluto, which we got on Thursday. Plug closed the week up 4.25%. Next we liked Square as a long last week, and from Monday's open to high of week Square was up 1.5%. We would like to note how sellers weren't able to keep the price below the wall at 59, we had noted last weekend, and was an area that provided a nice buy during the week. Next we liked JD as a long last week, and from Monday's open to high of week JD was up 1.6%. We did express caution going into the week due to Pluto signaling a sell, which is why we thought this was a good buy the dip play. From the bottom of the dip to the high of the week we saw a return of 7.5%. For our final idea from last week, we liked Netflix as a short, and from Monday's open to low of week we saw Netflix down 4.3%. Pluto was signaling a sell, and we opened right at the 330 peak gamma resistance on Monday, which made for a great short. Last week we saw the Fed trying to add additional liquidity to the market due to the FRC situation that is adding stress to the market.
It's officially down 65% this week, and that's because the FDIC, Treasury Department, and Fed are in discussions with banks and even private equity groups over a rescue solution. Of course, they're trying to keep the bank afloat.
Now, while we have seen this small bump in liquidity, it is being offset at the same time by the continued reduction of the Fed balance sheet. Now reviewing positioning from last week, we saw a push higher that was supportive into Friday's close, but want to caution the major position we are seeing at 41.50 on SPX. This is clearly displayed on the new heat map, and we believe that 4,150 could act as a slight wall going into Monday. Looking at positioning on the indices, on QQQ, we are seeing 330 being targeted with a large position dated for May 19th and June OPEX. As for SPY, we are seeing positioning slanted to the downside due to the negative positioning at 400, however Vanna is hinting towards an increase to 422, but this is only likely to occur should vol remain elevated. We DEM 422 idea to be unlikely due to the success from vol selling we've seen this year. Lastly, we want to note on the market view that when we see returns of 2%, we generally see another smaller positive return the next day before a negative one, meaning we have a higher chance for a green day on Monday. Now for our ideas for the week ahead. First off, we like Tesla as a short. Looking at Pluto, it is close to signaling short, and we are seeing a large negative positioning around 150 forming and some positive spots at 175 and 180, which should act as resistance. And we are seeing Tesla as a short on the market maker model. Next we like RIOT as a short as well. We are seeing it as a short on the market maker model along with short signal on Pluto, and overall crypto is bearish as seasonality. Next we like Uber as a short. We are seeing it as a short on the market maker model, but we want to caution that we see a chance for price to continue to 39 and 40 before we see a sell. This idea aligns with our Pluto model as well, and we will be watching it for a sell signal this week. For our final idea, we like Meta as a long. Pluto is close to signaling a long, and we are seeing a major positive position at 250. We do believe that there's still some room for downside, and we want to see 230 and 220 act as support. To recap, we are still facing liquidity issues, but think it's possible still see some pushes higher, and are watching 41.50 wall on SPX for a continuation. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.